Hello and welcome to Ultimate Classic Boxing. We'll look back at the great fights from the golden era of televised boxing. Now, in this early era, most American boxing fans were getting their first look at foreign fighters that the hardcores had read about in Ring magazine for many years. One of those fighters was Ludwig Lightburn, a lightweight from Belize, who on this night in 1956 would take on L.C. Morgan in a lightweight battle on national television. Now, Lightburn had won their first contest and was getting a second crack at the same opponent with the TV lights on March 28th of 1956.
The Wednesday night fights are on the air. Presented by Menon, makers of world-famous Menon products for men. And Pabst Blue Ribbon, finest beer served anywhere. Welcome to the Wednesday night fights, direct from ringside at the Cleveland Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. A 10-round lightweight bout, matched by the International Boxing Club, James D. Norris, president, between Ludwig Lightburn of British Honduras and L.C. Morgan of Youngstown, Ohio. Trunks, and now to the ring announcer, Tom Dwyer.
Thank you, Jack Drees. Ladies and gentlemen, ring officials assigned here by the Cleveland Boxing Commission, David Ott, chairman, judges are Herb Williams, Charlie Bill, timekeeper Jimmy Lee, counting for the knockdown Tom Grant, the referee Tony LaBranch. Matchmaker Larry Atkins presents the main event, 10 rounds in the lightweight division. From British Honduras, wearing the white trunks, 137, Ludwig Lightburn. His opponent, Youngstown, Ohio, wearing the black trunks, 136, L.C. Morgan. Two bouts to follow, the referee's instructions to the boxers.
Let's bring them over. Lighthouse and Morgan, both you boys are boxers, so I'm quite sure you're familiar with the rules. You've been before the commission this afternoon, and are there any questions to those instructions that you received this afternoon? Beg pardon? Clean fight. I just want to instruct you boys right now, and I want to warn you that constant warnings from me is going to liable to cost you the fight. I'm going to deduct points every time I find an infraction of the rules. So I want to see a nice, clean fight. Shake hands down and come out boxing.
Main event, 10 rounds, 2 bouts to follow.
If you're scoring the fight, the 10-must scoring system is used here in Cleveland, Ohio. That means 10 points to the winner of a round, such lesser amount as is the judgment to the loser. In case the round is even, each fighter gets 10 points. Round number 1. L.C. Morgan is in the black trunks, Ludwig Lightburn in the white. Minutes to go in the first round. Ludwig Lightburn in the white trunks. Very fast, clever boxer. Good use of his left hand. And a good defensive fighter. swings were glancing punches. Some of them were louder than they were effective, but they were bouncing off at various angles from the other's head. Morgan with a beautiful right cross puts him on the canvas. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's up, and he's going to be fine. Morgan is after him now. L.C. Morgan in the black trunks. After popping some glancing blows on the head of Ludwig Lightburn and getting some in return with 1 minute to go now in the first round, floored him with a beautiful right cross. Lightburn is still wobbly, just trying to keep out of trouble and weather the storm of this first round. Seconds left in the first round, and Morgan can't land the payoff punch. Seconds. Lightburn has weathered the first round.
Okay, you're locked in a retreat. To go in the second round. L.C. Morgan in the black trunks is not ranked among the top 10 of the lightweight division. If he can tip Lightburn here tonight, his stock will zoom sharply. One minute to go in the second round. Lightburn is being noticeably more cautious here in the second round, and understandably so. Morgan lured him into a slugging match in round number 1 and got all the best of it. Ludwig Lightburn in the white trunks, L.C. Morgan in the black. 30 seconds left in round number 2. Just seconds left now in the second round. Okay, you're locked in there. Don't punch the back. Come on.
And there's the end of it. Let's watch Ludwig Lightburn now as he goes to his corner. He seems to be fully recovered from the knockdown of the first round, where he got up just beyond the count of 8.
Lightburn from the British Honduras actually began boxing when he was 12 years old. That is not in great competition, of course, but boxing amongst the kids. His dad was the Honduras lightweight champion for 8 years and taught him how to box, and Ludwig here had quite a successful amateur career. In the Honduras, they run a Golden Gloves tournament, and Ludwig Lightburn fought his way to 5 titles. Lightburn also quite good in other sports, notably cycling, where he came within an illness of winning the Honduras championship. The man that did win it when Lightburn fell ill, Lightburn had beaten several times. Now we're ready for round number 3. Shot to Lightburn's jaw, but it was not a direct hit. It glanced downward off the chin as Lightburn was ducking away from the punch. Gone to a jab and counter style. He does not commit himself for more than 2 punches. He will try a left and a right or a right and a left, and then he covers up and moves away to have a run at it again. We've got a minute to go in round number 3. Seconds left in the 3rd round. Glancing right-hand shot again landed by L.C. Morgan.
Okay, let's go. Come on, you got my Morgan. Let's go, my turn.
Now we're ready for round number 4. L.C. Morgan of Youngstown in Dayton, Ohio, in the black trunks, who scored a knockdown in the 1st round, toppling Ludwig Lightburn in the white trunks from the British Honduras. Lightburn coming in at 137 pounds, Morgan coming in at 136. Morgan in the black trunks trying to land that big one, but Lightburn learned his lesson in the 1st round. He won't slug with him. Lightburn just started to turn his head in time to take that right-hand shot as a glancing blow alongside the jaw. There's a cut over the left eye of Lightburn now. 1 minute to go. We're in round number 4.
No.
30 seconds left in the 4th round. The cut on Lightburn's eye is out beyond the eye, just under the eyebrow. It is not in any way a serious injury as yet. A very slight cut. Next Wednesday night, we invite you to be our guest for the 275th Wednesday night fight. Direct from ringside at the Miami Beach Auditorium in Miami Beach, Florida. We'll bring you a 10-round welterweight bout between Vince Martinez of Patterson, New Jersey, and Miguel Diaz of San Cristobal, Cuba. Oddly enough, each of these boys has won exactly half of his bouts by the knockout route. Martinez, the 4th-ranking welterweight contender, has scored 25 KOs in 50 fights, of which he won 47. Among his victims have been Chico Vijar, Chuck Davey, and Art Aragon. Diaz, the fast-moving, hard-hitting Cuban, has scored 28 KOs in 56 bouts. Be sure to tune in. Remember, your TV tickets to the fights are the products that bring you the fights. Menin Products for Men and Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer.
Okay, number 5.
Round number 5. The cut over the left eye of Ludwig Lightburn, opened in the last round, has been opened a little bit more now by L.C. Morgan. Lightburn is pawing at that damaged eye now. 1 minute to go. We're in round number 5. Seconds left in the 5th round. Nice counter-punching left hook landed by Morgan on the mouth of Lightburn. Round number 6 coming up. Ludwig Lightburn from British Honduras in the white trunks against L.C. Morgan in the black. Morgan in the black trunks, who keeps trying to counter with a right hand over the left-hand lead of Lightburn. As yet, has not been able to connect solidly. To go in round number 6.
Nice work, okay, that's enough. Let him up, Lightburn. Step back. Very good.
30 seconds left, the 6th round.
Okay, you're right. Step back, Morgan.
Lightburn, as he throws that left, tends to duck away down into the right, and the counter-punching attempts by Morgan have been glancing off the side and top of his head. That's the end of round number 6. And this is L.C. Morgan going back into his corner. This young fellow was an all-state halfback at only 130 pounds on the Youngstown, Ohio high school football team. That kind of size, of course, there was no consideration of a future in football. And that brought him into boxing. He's an orphan, has 3 sisters and a brother. And he certainly is one of the strongest punchers in the lightweight division. The LC, incidentally, stands for Langston Carroll. He has fought rather sparingly with only 16 pro bouts, mainly because of managerial trouble. He lost a chance for a fight in New York because 3 managers claimed him. Now his contract has been bought by Tom Tanis, who's also the co-manager of the former heavyweight champion Ezra Charles, and Morgan is obviously ready for a serious try at top 10 ranking in the lightweight division. Round number 7 is coming up. missing its mark as Morgan tried to put across the crusher. Lightburn in the white trunks, since his knockdown in the first round, has used his right hand very sparingly. He's been popping mostly with that left. Morgan almost got the big punch home. A little high on the side of the jaw was all that stopped it.
Okay, that's enough in there. Don't punch.
1 minute left. We're in round number 7.
Okay, hold the other here.
30 seconds left in the 7th round. Round number 8 coming up. The damaged left eye of Lightburn has puffed considerably. He still has visibility out of it, but only partial now, as it is swollen almost closed. Minute to go in round number 8. Lightburn still keeping that right hand in the holster, shooting 90% left-handed punches, and those mainly jabs. Right-hand shot alongside the jaw, landed by L.C. Morgan. And Lightburn's eye is really puffed now. 30 seconds left, and now a popping is occurring over the left eye of L.C. Morgan. A sudden mouse has developed over the left eye of Morgan. Ten seconds left in this 8th round. Again, Morgan's right hand lands a little high on the target, but it snaps the head of Lightburn halfway around. That ends the round, round number 8. And let's take a look at Ludwig Lightburn as he goes back to his corner and they start to work on him. The ice bag is pressed against his damaged left eye in an effort to control the swelling, keep it from gaining any ground. There is a slight split in that eye, too. And Morgan is sitting there resting quietly now while his handlers go over him and try to lessen the damage, keep the visibility in that eye, because of course that would be a vulnerable eye to have closed, since the right-handed punches of L.C. Morgan are coming in from that direction. Here in Morgan's corner, the ice bag is also on his left eye as that little popping swelling occurred toward the tail end of the round. A little lump just sort of bloomed on his eye just underneath the eyebrow. But the swelling is not near as severe as is the case with Ludwig Lightburn. Here comes the 9th round. Of the Lightburn right hand, and he landed the cross without too much force behind it alongside the jaw of Morgan. One minute left in the 9th round. Now that lump in Morgan's eye has been cut and is bleeding somewhat alongside his left eye. Seconds left, round number 9. And a sudden right cross, one of the few he threw in the fight, drops L.C. Morgan. Standing for the compulsory 8 count. 10 seconds left in round number 9. There's the bell.
final round is coming up, and Ludwig Lightburn in round 9 has evened the count on the matter of knockdowns. He was dropped in the first round, a right cross, and one of the very few he has thrown during the entire fight. Put Morgan down in round 9. When blood showed in the cut eye of L.C. Morgan toward the end of round number 9, it seemed to inspire Lightburn out of his cautiousness and more into a concerted attack. A big smear of white lubricant was placed over the eye of L.C. Morgan, and it is now covering the left glove of Ludwig Lightburn. And every time he jabs in the face of Morgan, he adds some white to the face so that Morgan is getting a makeup job along the left side of his face. The left side of his face now is white from the smearing of that lubricant. Lightburn's left eye is almost completely closed. Morgan still has vision from his. One minute left in the fight. Thirty seconds to go. Morgan with a right cross, again a little high on the target. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds in the fight. And there's the bell. That's the end of the fight. And we'll have the decision in just a moment.
Well, sir fellas, you've made this decision unanimous. America's favorite aftershave lotion is Menon Skin Bracer. So tomorrow, splash some on your face and feel its invigorating wake-up tingle. Famous for making you feel raring to go. Menon Skin Bracer also helps heal tiny razor nicks. And by the way, the gals really go for its He-Man aroma. So, get either the handy 30-cent travel size, the large 60-cent size, or the giant dollar size of Menon Skin Bracer.
Waiting now for the decision with the ring announcer, Tom Dwyer, bringing the scorecards over to the commission for inspection and checking, and then the decision will be announced. In the matter of knockdowns, the fight came out pretty even Steven. L.C. Morgan with a right cross dropped Lightburn for an 8 count in round number 1. The same punch dropped Morgan in round number 9. Both fighters wound up with cut left eyes and puffed left eyes as well, with the left eye of Ludwig Lightburn swollen almost shut. In a moment, the decision will be announced. And Tom Dwyer, the ring announcer, is leaning through the ring ropes there on the left-hand side of the picture, has the cards, and we should know the outcome of this battle now in just a matter of seconds. Here's the decision.
Judge Herb Williams scores it 94 93 in favor of L.C. Morgan. Judge Charlie Bill scores at 94-93 in favor of L.C. Morgan. The referee, Tony LaBranche, scores at 97-88, L.C. Morgan, the winner, unanimous decision.
Well, L.C. Morgan has now cleared his record. He has been defeated twice in his professional career, and one of those defeats came at the hands of Ludwig Lightburn, which he avenged here tonight. His only other loss was to Omar, which loss he reversed in a subsequent match. So no one has beaten L.C. Morgan twice, and he scored a unanimous decision over Ludwig Lightburn here tonight. Our thanks to WEWS-TV for their work on the pickup of tonight's fight, and I'll have news on next week's bout in just a moment.
So L.C. Morgan exacts his revenge over the much-hyped Ludwig Lightburn and gets the victory on national television on this night in 1956. Now, these two would go on to again fight 2 more times, with Lightburn once again getting back in the victory column, eventually winning 3 of the 4 fights that these two would have together. And that about does it for this edition of Ultimate Classic Boxing. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.